In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make your Amsteel cinch buckle loops. First of all, you'll have in your kit a blue length of rope and a red length of rope. That is pre-marked from us. You'll have your two cinch buckles. What you'll need is a sharp pair of scissors and a thin wire that I use for a fish tool. Okay, you're going to want to start first off by finding the mark on the end of the rope, and all you do is you pinch that together and spread it apart. At this point you take 3 strands and you pull them out like so. Take your sharp pair of scissors and at the mark on the rope cut those off. Repeat for the other side. There's your 3 strands. Now you have approximately 1 inch on either end that is skinnier. That's going to help to fish the strands back in through itself. At this point you take the cinch buckle. There are markings stamped in it, one side with letters, the other side with numbers. The important thing is that the Amsteel go around the bar that has the letters. The reason being that your straps will be fed through this way. So I take my Amsteel and I just start winding it around. What I do is if I have it like this, pulled tight, count the loops starting with this tail here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At this point, we'll come and we'll find our markings, our second set of markings. There's one here, and there's one there. We need to, again, push the fibers apart, and this is where our wire comes in. So we want to make sure to feed our wire through the center of the rope. This is an 8-strand rope. We want to make sure that we have 4 strands on either side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've poked it through. We take our other end, put it in the loop of the wire, and pull it through. Like so. This is where we find our next mark, and we want to make sure that we don't go past the mark on the second strand of rope. We can bring it up to this mark. We separate that loop, and again put our fish tape through the center of the rope, through. So now we've ended up with this configuration. We take the 2 tails and we pull them tight. So once we've pulled these tight, this is where we're going to now take this tail and feed it in to this loop. And then we're going to take this tail and feed it into this loop. Put the ropes together and then give myself enough room in order to bury the tail. We'll take our fish tool, and now instead of going through the rope, we want to go inside, like one of those Chinese finger traps. Because it's a hollow core rope, there's a little tunnel that's made. we stuck the rope through. Now we take this first strand and we feed it back in itself. Takes a little bit of pulling. Once that initial strand is in, just keep lots of slack on the rope, and here it has popped through the end. Now we take the tail that I just buried and this tail here and give it a nice tug. And now we do what they call milking the bury. And I'm pulling this rope tight and you'll see the tail disappear. So now it's in. So the tension on the rope, the outer sheath of the rope, pinches the inner strand, the tail that we just buried, and locks it in. Now we just need to repeat that on the other side. Now often here we don't have quite enough room to bury that tail. So what I have to do is I just loosen my strands, kind of work them around the buckle until I've got some more slack to work with on this side. Then we can adjust it once we're finished. So again, we just do this side. And there we go. We take this side that we've already buried, give it a tug, and you milk the bury, and the tail disappears. Now you can adjust things so this is centered just by working this rope around. And there we go. One continuous loop Amsteel cinch buckle. Feel free to ask any questions. If anything in this video is unclear, send me an email, give me a call. Happy to help. Thanks for watching.